should.
What's pop?
Sorry, my bad.
Maury's over here ruining the epicness of the beginning of the video.
I've been thinking about the exercises since we've been having a hard time getting it going, and then I was
So
like, all right, how are we
listen,
gonna do this?
today, John Venus flew to LA just to hang out with me and work out with me, right?
That's right,
Just
that's
to come to
right.
the factory. No, he didn't. He absolutely didn't do that. We are at the factory. I'm gonna be training with John, with Maury, and his wife or girlfriend?
Fiance.
Fiance?
Something in the middle, yeah.
Anyways, we're about to get a crazy workout in, and then we're probably gonna just like talk to the camera afterwards. So enjoy this workout.
But she keeps me alive. She's the beast in my bones. She gets everything she wants when she gets me alone. Like it's nothing. She got two little horns and they give me a little bit. She got two little horns and they give me a little bit. She's a fire in the sand, and I burn breathing her in. Now it's love suicide, and I'll sell my soul for the high. Truth be told, I don't mind, 'cause her hair's my paradise. She can crush every hole, got her heels stomping down my soul. She got blood cold as ice and a heart made of stone, but she keeps me alive. She's the beast in my bones. She gets everything she wants when she gets me alone. Like it's nothing. She got two little horns and they give me a little bit.
Alright guys, so I am here with John Venus, and as you know, I have been subscribed. Can you say hello? Say hello.
Hey guys, what's up?
That's awesome.
John Venus over here.
So he's visiting in the States. We're in California, Santa Monica area. You're from Barcelona, right?
Yeah, I live there. Yeah.
And you're Brazilian and
yeah, I was born in the
Norwegian?
States. My mom's Brazilian, my dad's Norwegian. It's a very confusing thing, but yeah.
Sweet. So he has a channel that's just all about fitness, all about exercise and being healthy. He also does practice veganism.
Yeah.
I know the word is like veganism. Oh, he's a vegan.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the greatest things to do for your health, and whatever you're eating, it doesn't. If you do eat meat, that's fine. Like it is what it is. It's just a word. So I just wanted to sit here and just chat with him a little bit. As you know, I don't do many collabs at all, and I want to take the best personalities on YouTube. Don't care about subscribers, don't care about the following or audience or anything like that. Just a good personality with good information and just an awesome person in general. So we killed our workout, as you saw. Freaking awesome. What'd you think about it?
I was tired by the end of the first set.
It's
It's a different workout for me. You know, I'm not
it was
used to
intense. It was intense, but like we did a lot of functional training.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm all about, and he's been watching my stuff as well.
Yeah.
Bodyweight training, no gym. I do work out in the gym, obviously, as you guys saw a lot, but you can get a body with only bodyweight training. It's just,
Obviously.
there's so many myths. Yeah, there's so many myths out there.
Yeah.
So, first of all, what just influenced you to become vegan or start eating no dairy, meats, or anything like that?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. I've been plant-based for 2 years. And what influenced me was basically, I had a lot of digestive issues, and also I watched a documentary, which, it was like Earthlings. It's really fucked up. So, if you can't tackle blood, just stay away from it.
Yeah, stay away from it.
But it was really fucked up, and I was like, okay, maybe I should try this out. And I stuck to it ever since. So yeah, that's how I got started.
Cool.
Yeah.
So he doesn't only preach about veganism.
I'm not the typical person who hates everyone who eats meat or whatever.
If you're not a vegan, then unsubscribe right now.
Yeah, seriously. My channel, YouTube channel, consists of meat eaters, vegans, vegetarians. It's just
he has incredible vlogs. If you want to see, like, I'm serious.
Thanks, man.
I honestly don't know how you don't have like 1 million subscribers. I'm being so honest. So his vlogs are dope. He's got the color grade and everything in there. He's got the cuts are just it's where it needs to be.
Thanks,
and
man.
you do have like a very unique style. So definitely go check him out.
Thanks, man.
But you moved to, where were you born? You were born in the United States?
Yeah, I was born in the United States. Well, this is gonna be too long. This is too long.
So just say the countries. United States to...
Okay, so United States to Norway, to Brazil, to the US again, back to Norway, back to Spain.
Sounds tasty.
Yeah, back to the US again, back to Norway, and then England, and then back to Spain again.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't know it was that long.
World traveler.
I didn't know it was that long. And you started YouTube when you were in Spain, or where did you
I actually started in London, in the UK.
So explain how did you come to get into this industry and start inspiring?
So basically, I was a film student. I was studying film production, so the business side of things.
That explains it.
Yeah, no editing or anything, so everything like that was self-taught. If you see the old videos, they're so bad. You know, the GoPro, like the old GoPro with a shitty sound. I was using that all the time.
Brian, what he's trying to tell you is that even if you're bad at something, keep on grinding.
I
because
was horrible.
in the end, like I was so bad. I was like taking an angle I couldn't even see my head, and I was speaking to it.
Just filming your mouth.
Yeah, so bad. So like, grind, work hard, be consistent, and you will end up achieving whatever you want to achieve. So keep on going. So you started doing that.
I mean, after a while, I was whispering in the streets, and I just kind of picked up. I just decided that the film industry wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. So I fell more and more in love with fitness and diet and that kind of stuff. Exactly. So I kind of combined it. But yeah, I mean, it was a very slow, grind in the beginning. But eventually it started picking up, and it just
Cool.
1.5 years into it, the followers started coming in, and I stared making a little bit of money. I could sustain
and now
myself.
It's becoming successful, more and more successful.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my next question. How tough is it being a social influence, always having to create content, like titles, thinking about this? How tough is it truly? Because I don't think you realize how tough and stressful, and it's not a 9-to-5 job. Absolutely not. We're blessed to have this opportunity to do this stuff, but at the same time, it's also very, very taxing on our minds and our physically. So explain that for a second.
Yeah, look, I think it really depends on the person as well, because some people have a lot of businesses on the side. Some people has a full-time job on the side trying to do YouTube as well. And for those people, it's going to be completely different than for someone like me who has all the time in the world to do to produce content. So for me specifically, it does get tough at some times, but it's not the actual filming and producing the content that is tough. It's being relevant and producing something that people will like and share with other people.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, exactly. So thumbnails, titles, everything comes into play, and there's a lot of thought that goes into it.
And you get tired of it.
You get tired, and especially when it doesn't work out the way you expect it to.
You're like,
it's a little bit
I put so much work into that.
So
and
it's like a mind battle all the time. You have to keep pushing through, even though you don't see the instant results, and you got to just accept that there are ups and downs in life. And just push through the downs, and exactly reap the benefits of the ups.
That's awesome. So that is going to be the end of this collaboration. Before I send you to his channel, it will be in the description. I did want to say this: whatever you do, it has to be just be yourself. And the more you're not yourself, the further away you're going to be to your goal. And if you just continuously be yourself, you're smiling, you're positive, you're enjoying yourself, then you're gonna be in our position. Whether it is on YouTube, it doesn't matter if you're an influencer or anything like that, a job, running your own business, even if you wanna have your own family and meeting the woman or the man of your dreams, like just be yourself. Because in the end, that's what counts. And what counts is happiness.
Happiness, that's right. That's exactly what I tell people, man.
That's so awesome. So
Perfect.
Thank you, John. Seriously, go follow him. He has incredible advice for dieting, and if you want to lose fat, if you want to gain weight, you can actually do it being fully vegan as well. And he has a lot of options for that. You also talk about like just regular dieting and stuff like that all the time, right? Yeah. So his channel encompasses everything that you really need for a lifestyle. That's what it comes out. He's a lifestyle channel. So check it out in the description. Give us a thumbs up. Comment below if you enjoyed #CalAesthetics. We'll see you next time.
Peace out. Thanks for having me, man.
Dope. Dude, that was dope.